toxic things parents say to their children that limits their destiny, their star, their glory. Instead of saying these 10 toxic things to your children, why not say these ones? By God's grace, in today's video, I wish to share with you 10 things you should by every means avoid saying to your children, saying to your loved ones, that apparently most adults that are suffering today is exactly as a result of words spoken by parents. Words are strongest energy we have in the world. It is only word that God used to bring everything we see under this universe into existence. And at the creation of man in Garden of Eden, God breathed that same energy into man, making man a mortal God on earth. In other words, as a man, as an individual, your words are powerful that it can easily come to pass. More so when a parent releases those words onto the children because of the covenant right they have on these children, those words will quickly manifest. If only you follow me to the end of today's video, I will be sharing with you 10 words that parents, out of annoyance, anger, resentment, and whatsoever that is pushing them to the wall, normally says to their children that actually causes their limitations. And then I will give you a replacement of words you would use, even if no matter how offended and how aggrieved you are towards your child, you can actually say those ones, and believe me, your children will always be a better replacement army for you, and then be able to actualize their destinies without limitation. Before then, please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As do so, may God bless you. Welcome back to JennyActiontv. In this particular channel, I discuss 3 important variables which actually have safety and spirituality. In this channel, we pray strategic prayer. We believe in spiritual work because actually faith without work is dead. And also we believe in the almightiness of God, and that is why in everything we do all to the glory of God. So if this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please, if one way or the other, all the variables I have mentioned concerns you, why not hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so as to always get my next upload. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. For my new timers, you are highly welcome. Please, let's always share the video, comment on the video, and give thumbs up to all the videos. As we do so, may God bless you. So right now, please press thumbs up to this video so that other people will get it. So let's dive in. Now, one of the things that toxic parents normally tell their children, maybe out of anger, out of underperformance, even in academics or whatever, is that you will never amount to anything. Irrespective of whatever the child has done, whatever low performance or low grade that child is having in academics, whatever error that child has committed, try to stop yourself from using that word, even if you are flogging that child at that time, because Bible says spare the rod and spoil the child. You are trying to discipline that child, you are kneeling that child down. It's better you say nothing instead of saying that word, or instead say believe in yourself and your potential. And when you are saying it, say it from your heart, like you are prophesying on your child. Yes, oh, this result is below my expectation, but believe in yourself and your potential. And by God's grace, that child in no distant time will begin to evolve into a greater person. Reason is this: there is what we call spiritual world bank. In the spiritual realm, just the same way we bank our money, we keep our money into the bank, there is a spiritual world bank that gathers every word that is released, and those negative words are packed in the spiritual world bank too, while positive words are also packed. And in no distant times, the angels that are in charge of it, the spirit that are in charge of it, will bring them to manifestation. And that is why when you continue affirming positive over a particular situation, over your life, in no distant time, you see that positive literally playing out. Likewise, when you are affirming negative, there are evil spirits, negative spirits that will not hesitate to also bring it to pass. So when the time comes, because you have to say to that child you will not amount to anything, then that spirit will go ahead to make sure that that child doesn't amount to anything, because that is your prophecy, your word that you have released over the child, don't worry. Even if you are guilty about it already, one good thing about this channel is that we always have solution. There is a video I made in the past about how to actually bless your child. I'm going to be pinning it in this video. And towards the end of that video, I actually explain how you can reverse every negative word you have spoken against your child, so you can easily reverse it. If you are such that your parents is no more, those people that say that word are not ready to reverse it for one reason or the other, or they are no more, don't worry, watch to the end. I'll give you a recipe that will reverse those negative words. So that is number one. Number two is this: why not be more like someone? Like maybe you have a neighbor, you have a relative that the child is performing extremely well, and maybe the child is coming back from school and lo and behold, the child failed the exam, but though that person you are referring to actually took first position, and you are now telling the child, why not be like that particular person? Why will you always be the last? Let me tell you one thing you don't know: the first is not always the best. That somebody is first during education, during academics, has not made that person to be the highest in the world. The presidents, captains of industries that we see today, people that are a kind of respected personality in different fields, billionaires and millionaires, we are not actually those that are the best in their classroom. Have you forgotten the story of Ben Carson? The teacher literally classify him as somebody that will not amount to anything, but today he is the best neurosurgeon the world ever have. So, and remember that life is in stages. There is a child, from my experience as a teacher, that may not know anything in primary school. Suddenly, when the person gets to secondary school, this person pick up. There's a child that may not know anything in primary school. Suddenly, the child will pick up in secondary. Why there's a child doing well in primary, secondary, the child will start misbehaving, probably because of one word that the mother or the father or somebody has released on that child, and you wouldn't know that that is what has turned that child upside down. Now, instead of referring to that child by saying, why not be like this other person, just tell the child, be the best version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself, and by so doing, you are helping to bring out the destiny of that child, because actually every child comes with a great destiny, and that is why the Bible actually said that according to Jeremiah 29 verse 11, that I know the thought I think towards is a thought of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected, and every child actually comes with a great destiny. So stop comparing your child with others. That child is a destiny child, and that destiny will surely shine if you help that child to be exactly what God has destined him to be, not trying to imitate or mimic somebody else, because actually imitation leads to limitation. So that is number two. Number three is this: you are not good at that, don't bother trying. Now when your child is trying to do something, maybe that child is in SS1 waiting to choose subject, and this child is wanted to go into science class, and then because of the performance, you know, this child within junior class, let's say he has not been doing well in mathematics, basic science, and some other science subject, you start saying you are not good at that, drop that particular subject, don't bother yourself trying to choose it. You are destroying the self-esteem, the self-image, and the potentials of that child to be great. That the child did not perform well at one instance does not mean that you will not perform well. Let you not be the person that will use your hand to bring down the child. Then even if the child is wanting to choose a subject, don't force that person into being a science student. Leave this child to be the best version of what God has destined to be. Experience has proved that it's not even the scientists that are the highest or greatest in the world. Anybody that is destined to be great will be great, will stand up irrespective of the profession. Instead, say practice make perfect, practice make progress, keep on trying, you will improve. Practice make perfect, practice make progress, keep on trying, you will improve. And by God's grace, that's your word that is a spirit, because word is a spirit. The spirit behind that word we go on and make sure that that word actually comes to pass. The fourth one is this: stop dreaming and be realistic. Imagine your child is saying some great and powerful words that when I grow up, I'm going to buy a aeroplane, I'm going to build you a mighty house, I am going to do this, saying all those exciting words. Instead of you encouraging that child, you now say stop dreaming and be realistic. You are like saying it is impossible. That is from the mindset of limitation. That is limiting belief. And let me tell you, where is the strongest energy? As that child is saying it, everything in the universe will cooperate together to bring it to a system. But immediately you say that word, you have cut off all those energies that is coming to pass to bring it into existence. I've given you instance of one of my husband's kinsmen, somebody that we can easily classify the family as if they're property. Each time they're going to fetch water or do some chores, going to school, that he will always say this: when I am 25 years, I'm gonna buy a car. He was saying it as if he has the power to do it. And like some of the relatives that we hear him and know their status, will be like mocking him. How can this possible? But before you know it, this boy from a photocopied paper lottery, he won lottery. American lottery, and today he has been bringing cars to the family, build a very mighty house, and that dream literally come to pass. Imagine if the parents say, shut up, how do you think you can achieve such a thing? How can't you see our family status? Stop dreaming and be realistic. And then when they say such things, they have cut off that energy that would have go around to make sure that such dream comes to pass. Allow your children to say big things, dream big, teach them to be saying big achievement they will do in future, and believe me, they will surely come to pass. Instead of telling them stop dreaming and be realistic, what word are you going to be used? You will simply tell them dream big and work hard to achieve your goals. So inculcate that spirit and mentality of working hard. Let them not just believe that they will fold their hands and simply agree that they're going to be great. Because if that my husband kinsman get to America and was lazy in about, he wouldn't have achieved it. But when he get to America, he makes sure that he went and read nursing, read up to PhD in nursing, working very hard, married a woman that is also hardworking, and they are doing exploit. So encourage and inculcate that hard work. Let them not stop at speaking, but back it up with action, and it won't take time. You see all these things manifesting. The fifth one, apparently it may be the last I will speak for today, because actually I don't want this video to be long. I will continue in part 2. There are 10 I wanted to share with you, but because of time I'll stop at this fifth one. But at this juncture, if you are not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe. If you have not given thumbs up to this video now, please give it a thumbs up so that other parents will get it. Children are heritage from the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is their reward. And our one way or the other, all the things we are struggling for as parents is for these children, and it will not be good that instead of us raising children that are greater than us, we are now raising children that are limited, and it will be by our own mistake. So please hit that like button so that others will get this video. As you do so, may God bless you and make your children great. All right, so now the fifth one is this. They always say to the children, you are a disappointment. Please, on no account, no matter what that child has done, have performed below your expectation, you went to the school and disgraced the family's name in the neighborhood, no matter what. Know that we are limited by a lot of things, and a lot of forces are fighting these children, making them not to be what God has made them to be. Never use that word, you are a disappointment. Even if you are disciplining that child, don't say it. Instead, say, you are valued, you are loved, you are loved for whom you are, you are valued. That word, value, love, will stick to that child for long, so much so that each time the child wants to misbehave, the child will not want to hurt the parents' feeling. This is my parent that love me. How would they see this? That imagine me, I went and raped somebody's child, I stole in school and I was caught. No, I can't do this. Oh, they want to put hand and collect meat from the pot. Oh, this is my parent that love me so much, and they give me whatever that is my own portion. It will not be good. I will not do this to my parents. Before you know it, will cut them from doing evil, and you will see them always exhibiting good behavior because of your word that you have released. So, because I don't want this video to be long, I'll continue in part 2. And that part 2, when I finish, I will tell you what to do. Even if your parents is no more, you are no longer having access to your parents, you can also reverse whatever that has spoken against you. And then if you have spoken to your child like this, get my video on how I said a child should be blessed. Don't worry, I'll pin it under the comment section. Then you will be able to reverse whatever word that has been stored up in negative word bank, waiting for manifestation, that you have released on your child. And by God's grace, your child will become very, very great, greater than you, and achieve tremendous success. So with this, I've come to the end of today's video. If you have found value, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video. God bless you as you do so. Bye.